Hey everyone, Spicy Toast Gaming here. Thank you for tuning into another video, and today we're doing Lee Sin versus Aurelion Sol. One of you lovely viewers asked for this about a week or so ago. I let you know that probably was going to be a little bit since I was trying to prioritize new champions, but now that that's a little bit more completed, at least in some regards, we'll try to get this Lee Sin run in for you. We're trying to go with Chemtech Duplicator and Dreadweight Chase Gun. Sadly, we're just at level 24, so we don't have that third relic yet, which is a bit unfortunate. It would be great to throw in a lost chapter there and maybe change this around a little bit. Lee Sin these days struggles to level up when you have him on the board, or level him up before you play him on the board. So with the Chemtech Duplicator, normally since we're playing him at 5 cost, or sometimes even at 6 cost, this will trigger almost immediately. Then with the Dreadweight Chase Guns, we're creating 2 of these 0 cost warning shots in hand. If we're playing him at that 6 mana, this is going to go off 4 times. So at least going to give him the Challenger and Barrier, but also high probability of leveling him up. We do have him at 3 stars, so when you play a second spell in a round, we give our strongest ally 8/8. Really strong, can help you end the game earlier if you can surprise your opponent and get a good attack off. Then extend your senses, +1 starting mana, round start, create a fleeting Twin Disciples in hand. Twin Disciplines in hand. So that's burst, give an ally 2 power or 3 health. Lee Sin is probably my least favorite champion actually. I just don't enjoy playing him. He's very inconsistent. Some games he's absolutely amazing, other times he just feels terrible, which is why he's one of my few remaining champions that's not at level 30. But let's hop in game and see how we do. All right, we're about halfway through the run here. Didn't want to have over hour-long recordings, so that's why we're normally jumping around this point for powers. Got Armed Gearheads, Bouncing Blades, Little Buddy, Chilling Prophecy. This probably isn't going to help us too much, but Little Buddy, Wild Inspiration. So this is going to be very nice. We're summoning units every round, 2 at the start of the game. Armed Gearheads are great because we're playing a lot of created cards. Wild Inspiration makes our created cards cost 1 less. Bouncing Blades, again, a created card. So we'll always have 2 cards created from the Bouncing Blades and then our star power of the Twin Disciplines. So pretty good build so far. Honestly, we're normally not even using the Hextech Duplicator or Lee Sin himself. We're trying to end the game a lot faster, which is one thing you can do with Lee Sin if you get a good early game build. So let's go ahead and see how we can do for the end of this match. Katarina with Mana Flow. This will be a little bit rough. Alright, decent opening hand. We know we're already going to have a good amount of units spawning at the start of the game, so we'll just hold on to this.
I have my orders.
Alright, let's play our Blade's Edge, just get them out of the way.
No going back.
Alright, so we will not pass here and hopefully guess correctly. Oh, she didn't actually attack. So we're going to try to buff up one of our units. The problem is when we have 2 units that have equal power and equal health, we don't know who's going to get the 8/8 buff, so it's always a little bit of a guess. Alright, I think I'm going to just attack like this. That way she can't play any other units to block us. We're going to go with our buff first to buff up our elusive to make him the strongest. And then we're going to play our spell. That way it's going to be able... Oh, I guess they're all 3/1. Perfect. So normally that's what you want to do. You want to buff up a unit so that they're the strongest, and then play another spell to trigger that 8/8. Hopefully it will go on our Darien Poro, but we'll see. It did not, but at least we'll kill their Katarina. So right there we could have done a massive amount of damage if we were a little bit luckier. Right, again, we're not really bothering to play too many units since we know we're summoning a Poro every round.
Never play fair.
It's good to be the king.
Alright, so we're going to buff up one of these units so that we know it will be able to be the one that gets buffed.
Cut him down.
Care for a taste of tomorrow?
Well, I guess the actual issue here is she's going to hit and then get recalled anyway, so it's not actually going to help us out. So we'll just sacrifice one of our Poros, that's fine.
Don't mind if I do.
gets in my way.
Alright, we're just going to hold off. There's a good chance they're going to play her again. If they do, we're just going to immediately stun her.
No going
Yep.
back.
Alright, bit of a stupid play on their part, but okay. I guess we could just recall it, save one of our units. Alright, we'll pass. We're trying to conserve our units. So we're not wanting to play any that's going to overcap us, because we know we're going to get another one next turn. Alright, don't want to give them the opportunity to play anything. We have this big pour over here. Let's try to buff him up.
Nice.
Now this one's going to get the buff, so that's the one that's going to get blocked out. But that's fine.
See? This is progress.
Killing more Katarinas is always good.
Let me show you what I can do.
Alright, we'll hold off for now. We're trying to play this very slow and methodical.
By all means, get in my way.
Alright, so they've played literally all their cards.
I like your style.
I like your face.
Alright, I want to play Lee Sin, but I want to get the bonus of the Shadow Totem. So we're going to hopefully have them attack here. Perfect. So here we can just kind of sacrifice a lot of our units.
Wanna arm wrestle? Dodge this.
So since we have a pretty much open board, we're going to save Lee Sin and play him next turn. That way we can get the Shadow Totem, have them both go off and finish out the game for us. We're going to play or kill the Crimson Aristocrat. We know that the Trifarian won't be able to block, so killing him actually doesn't matter. We're just focusing on ending the game next turn. Yeah, I think we'll actually just end here.
As the dragon wills. Beware the dragon spirit. New venue, new money.
So we're going to buff up our 8/8. And how all of our spells are doubled because of Lee Sin. I guess tripled because we have the double duplicator. Oh, that's awesome.
Center your spirit.
Alright, we're going to get these out of the way. And GG. Alright, I think I'm actually, we have plenty of copies of Lee Sin. I think I'm actually going to focus on Elise. Quick attack might not be too bad. Again, really just trying to focus on our early game. This is actually a little bit tough. All of these would be very strong. So gearing up the 2 armed gearheads, that's probably going to be overkill. We're probably going to have too many units. Rallying every single round could be pretty strong. do have 42 cards, would reduce down our first card by 2. I think I'm going to go with stacked against them, also just because it's epic, so we have a higher chance of maybe getting rally from the shop. This could be pretty good. Let's take on Azir. Alright, not too bad of an opening hand. Alright, here we're just going to open up and immediately attack. We're going to start with the Twin Discipline, since all of these are saying they cost 0 because it's the first card in the round. So this one normally costs 1, might as well use it.
Upgrade. Nice.
So this is really the strength of Lee Sin. He's now down over half, and it's the first round in the game.
You'll thank me later.
Also, we have plenty of blockers for any of the shenanigans from Azir.
My name echoes through every rock, every canyon.
So we're just going to hold off. He's probably going to, yep, attack.
Something more. Together, you are children of Shurima.
How did that move go? Wanna arm wrestle?
Stand down.
Alright, I think we'll actually play our double Lee Sin here. Might as well get him on the board, and then the elusive will probably keep them from attacking.
Extend your senses.
Death arise.
Don't mind if I do. Now I pack a punch.
So we'll let him kill Azir, and then our 2 barrier units can stop some of their damage. We won't bother blocking with the Affectionate Pour, I don't think. We'll just use a Blade's Edge to kill that unit. Alright, looks pretty good.
See? This is progress.
And we should be able to end this next attack.
Try to keep up. Don't mind if I do.
Alright,
Now
GG.
I pack a punch.
Alright, gain a little bit better draw with Emperor's Prosperity, and having a bit better sustain. Not bad. Ooh, this is like the best thing for Lee Sin. So now his giant 8/8 buff, that's normally just for the round, that's now going to be permanent. This is really one of the best powers for Lee Sin. Not bad to get that at the start of the game. I think that's decent. Fine with just getting the 1 item though. Alright, so we have Viego with Duplicate, not great. Misfortune, Power Overwhelming, that's not too bad. And then Aurelion Soul with Duplicate. Alright, let's go. We don't really need that many retreats. Denial will be very nice though. Alright, let's start with Elise.
There's nothing to fear.
Yeah, I'm ready.
So we're just going to attack like this. We're going to buff up Elise a little bit.
Glorious.
We're not attacking with, well, I guess, yeah, we'll still have room for the 1 extra Spiderling. Although, to be honest, we could use the extra blockers later.
Upgrade.
You won't suffer long.
So, all of our quick attack units are strong enough to kill any of theirs. And now Elise now has a permanent scary buff. Alright, we'll just hold off and let them attack first. We'd want to play some of our other units, but we don't want to obliterate any that we already have on the board.
It will all be over soon. Come, stay a while.
Alright, nice. Getting rid of any of their units.
See? This is progress.
Alright, might as well give Elise another giant buff.
A punch.
It's going to be a little worrying that they're going to probably vengeance her, but not too much we can do about that. We're actually going to recall one of these units. So we want to be able to play Lee Sin next turn. The issue is, if we had that unit on the board, we'd have not enough space for both of the copies of Lee Sin. Alright, here we're going to play our Lee Sin.
Only I can endure the dragon's fury.
Sacrifice for a greater cause.
Try to keep up.
Strike firmly.
So one issue is that the buff is gonna go on Elise, which is just gonna get blocked out, but at least our two Lee Sins will be able to hit the Nexus.
Oh, great.
We could let our Lee Sins take out some of their units, but to be honest, we just want to try to end the game as soon as possible.
This is glorious. Don't
Hush now.
I too, sir.
broke my hand, so I got a new one.
One good thing is, Elise is probably going to draw any of their kill spells instead of our Lee Sin.
The whole world will know my act.
And she's also more than scary enough to take on any of their Viegos. We'll pass for now and see what they have to play.
Dark beckons.
It will all be over soon.
Oh, great.
Act free of doubt.
I think we'll go like this, killing most of their units and not taking too much damage ourselves. We have a lot of units to refill our ranks, so we're not too upset about some of our other ones dying.
Don't mind if I do.
I fight with the dragon's fury. I command you. My heart. All will be consumed by the black mist.
Not gonna lie, I kind of forgot about Viego leveling up there.
I won't stand by.
You are brave, young one.
Alright, so our Elise is going to die, and there's not really anything we can do to stop that. But it's not our Elise in, so that's good.
Surrender. My lands need me.
Alright, so we're going to attack like this. Should be able to kill them. We do have Spell Shield, and we have Deny, so they're going to have to throw a ton of spells at us to actually be able to stop us. So I think we should be good. And there's not really anything they can yet do. Alright, perfect. I think buffing up our Shadow Assassin is pretty good. And Misfortune.
Sure you can handle.
Decent opening hand. Happy with that. Alright, so I think I'm going to play the Shadow Assassin here instead of, like, the Elise. Having our Elusive be the one that's getting these massive buffs will be way better than our Elise. They'll just get blocked out all the time.
The order rewards its faithful.
Looking for trouble? It's found you.
This is glorious!
Yeah, I don't think we'll bother attacking with anyone else. We'll just attack like this. The others will all be used for blockers. Misfortune likes to go wide, so that'll help out.
You gotta leave the bay to see the ocean.
Yeah, I think we'll pass. Most of these are going to die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Cover me, Crackshot.
You got it, Captain.
Don't mind if I do.
I'm going to play this just in case they chicken out and don't bother attacking.
Now I pack a punch.
Fresh out of
You cannot escape.
Wanna arm wrestle? Go on, shake my
Yeah,
hand.
these will all die, but that's not a big deal. We'll at least kill the Misfortune, which is pretty awesome. Alright, I think I'll just pass and open attack with our Shadow Assassin.
They cannot hide.
This is glorious!
Alright, hopefully GG. Yep. Overwhelm, very nice. We actually do already have this in our hand, we just haven't seen it yet.
Naturally.
Yep, happy with this.
Try to keep up.
Let's just attack before they're able to play anything.
See? This is progress.
Want to get down as much damage as possible.
Mind if I do? My training is unconventional.
This is our providence.
Alright, well again, just let them
There's nowhere to hide.
attack.
Go on, shake my hand. Wanna arm wrestle?
So yeah, just about all these attacks are going to fizzle out.
Upgrade.
Because they're going to die before they even get hit.
This is glorious.
Not bad though, still killing some of them. Alright, I think I'm actually going to hold off. That way I can play Lee Sin next turn for a relatively open board. Also with Lee Sin, you don't mind banking extra spell mana.
Adding to the arsenal.
Force is meaningless without skill.
And that is why we have Deny. Like, nope.
Now I pack a punch. Yeah, I'm ready.
My lands need me.
So we'll just try to do as much damage as possible. Sadly, we don't have enough to give might to our one unit, but they'll probably help us win next attack.
Upgrade. Nice.
Yep, I think we'll just go like this and try to push as much damage as we can.
Now I pack a punch.
Alright, I think we'll play the Scales of the Dragon here just to have another blocker.
I won't stand by.
You are brave, young one.
I'm coming for you.
Okay, so we need to use Twin Disciplines
Tell
to
me
buff this unit up enough that it can actually block the Nautilus. Also, we need to stun the Sejuani because if she attacks, if she hits the Nexus, she's going to Frostbite. So we need to make sure that doesn't happen so we can actually kill some of their units. And I think we'll recall this unit so it doesn't die, just in case. Alright, looks pretty good.
As the dragon wills.
this is glorious.
So unfortunately we don't have Spell Shield or Deny anymore.
Try to keep up.
We're just gonna attack and try to do as much damage as we can. We're gonna give this unit the might so they have this massive amount of overwhelm. Alright, perfect. So we're gonna put Deny on the top of our deck.
Don't mind if I do.
It's also going off twice. Oh no, we wanted... Ah, damn it. So we had Deny on top of our deck. That Prosperity's probably not going to hit it anymore.
This is progress.
Okay, it still did. So we now have a Deny just in case they try to kill our unit. The one issue is that if they use their burst speed, like Moon something that silences our units, since it's burst, the Deny is not going to help us. Alright, let's just... If they don't have it, we win. If they do have it, then we're probably screwed.
Show them our team.
Had me a little worried there. But we still have it. Alright, GG. Alright, so we were able to defeat Aurelion Sol with Lee Sin. Very dependent on what powers you get, but one good thing with the Aurelion Sol run is it's so long that normally by the time you get to Aurelion Sol, you should have enough powers that make you a very powerful champion. One thing to remember when you're playing Lee Sin, especially If you have him at 3 stars, don't be afraid to just focus on your early game and not even bother with Lee Sin. Lee Sin is a pretty expensive champion, so if you can end the game before you can even play Lee Sin, then that's great. Definitely look for opportunities to use your star powers to push a lot of early game damage, and that can really help you out. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you all have a great day.